Sagittarius, what's going on? It is your girl Aquame. Thank you for being here with me today. Oh yes, we are here for your September reading. We hope you get something good out here. Yes, yes, yes. The energy has been good already for the month of September for the other signs, so I expect no different for you, my dear. About to call you Scorpio. Sorry, Sagittarius. All right, so tap in, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, do all of that good stuff. Let's get this going. Okay, let's call in our angels, our ancestors, our guardians, and our guides. They are here with us today, and our higher selves in alignment with the universe. God is always and forever with us. So let's see how this goes for the month of September. What do we get for the month with Sagittarius? Ooh, message in a bottle. Interesting. Scorpio, I just called you Scorpio, and I just did Scorpio's reading. They did not get this card, but they did get something about a message. So, interesting enough, you got message in a bottle. Okay, so you may be looking for something or something you may be stumbling upon because a message in a bottle is not something you really expect, right? It's something that kind of just comes to surface, something that comes to the shoreline, right? You notice it and you start to look into it. You get curious. So something is making you curious right now, right? You may feel a certain pull towards something, but you may not know how to kind of feel the need. Like you have a tickle, but you don't know how to scratch. You have an itch, you don't know how to scratch it. I don't know. I'm getting a lot with this card. Okay, but the message is in the bottle. Time to go. Where you trying to go, Sagittarius? You always trying to go somewhere, right? I know you got to travel this. Y'all be going far and wide, but I feel like you're going to stumble upon something. All right, you may be again being called or pulled in a certain direction, right? And by going in that direction, you stumble upon something, right? Go on a, you go off the beaten path, or not the path most taken. And this is how you stumble upon this energy, this thing, this information, this opportunity, whatever it is. But I feel like this is also something you've been searching for. I'm getting what you are seeking is also seeking you. And this is why it comes into your view, into your path. Okay, let's see. What else do we have here? Number 15, okay? Which is 6. Stillness. Wow. So this actually requires a bit of stillness. And I feel like the stillness is an alligator on this card. The alligator, the crocodile will sit in the water and wait for its prey, right? For the opportune time to actually jump on something. And I feel like this is what this is. So it's like as you are moving along your journey, there is a sense of awareness that you must have. There's a part of you that needs to remain still enough in order to be receptive, right? In order to be able to stumble upon what you're meant to stumble upon. Okay, Sag? Your desires are here at the bottom. That's what it's talking about. So something you're desiring, right? Something that um, you seek as a goal, right? Something that will make you feel accomplished in some sort of way. So that's why that stillness is necessary. This bird is here in the water, and the water is flowing, right? But the water can also be stagnant. The water can also be in a place where there's nothing really happening yet until it only takes that one thing to create a ripple, right? There's a lot I'm getting here for you. Let's see. Let me get one more card for Sagittarius for the month of September. Please hit that like button here. And thank you for joining me, Karen, Ryan, Angel. Let me see. Yeah, that's who's here with me. Hey guys. All right. So what do we have? We have we have the Gemini energy. Excuse me. Communication is key. Which Gemini is your opposite sign, my lovely Sagittarius. That's your sister sign. The opposite energy of what you have. So there's something here about you listening. There's something here about um like even if it's not listening, this message is about communication. You seeing something and you getting more about it, but you have to sit with it. All right, this isn't something that happens in a quick amount of time. This is something that you have to kind of sit with. You have to learn it. You have to get to know it. You have to understand it. Right? There's like even this bottle, there's stuff, you see the bottle. Oh God. You stumble upon this bottle, but there's things inside of the bottle, and now you want to get inside of that, right? So this is like getting deeper into something. So it's going to require you. You can't just scoot off. You can't just run off from something, right? It has to be. There's more. There's something deeper here. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. What do we have for the month? Let's get some messages from my Sagittarius. Thank you. What is it? The overall energy that they need to be aware of. The recognition and reward. That takes time and effort. He has this necklace on, and it's reminding me of like a clock. So like the time and effort of something, right? Things working in succession I'm hearing congruency, working in conjunction. I'm hearing all these words that sound the same. Connections. Having the right connections at this time is a good thing, is something that is going to be helpful for you. You have the fulfillment of wishes. I love this. Reward and recognition and fulfillment of wishes. Okay, so this is really good energy. You hit some sort of sweet spot here. Right, you're going to be recognized in some sort of way this month, either by your family, or even if you don't have like, what's this? Here you go, the Wheel of Fortune. That's your energy, the Jupiter energy, the destiny. But I'm hearing like you're going to get some type of recognition, some type of acknowledgement here that's going to make you feel really good, or something here is just going to be like very cohesive, right? Very. I'm hearing like a well-oiled machine. Something works. It's like where you don't have to put in as much effort because everything is working how it's supposed to. So that stillness energy again, you don't have to do all the work here. You could communicate what it is that you need in an efficient way that it makes a ripple effect in that water. Okay? And this is how you're going to feel more at ease and free to do other things. I feel like you may feel tied down to something. You may feel like you have some sort of like commitment to something, but you kind of want to be, the energy of the Wheel of Fortune. You want things to keep moving, but then you have the stillness. So you have to definitely pay attention here that you're not trying to rush through things either. All right, because you could skip something, you could miss something, not see it all the way. There's no race here to the top. I'm seeing all of these energies as things that are like over time. You get what I'm saying? So the reward and recognition comes after the hard work. Right? After you put in the work that you got to do to make sure something happens, make sure something is intact, make sure something is growing, right? Make sure that you keep your place in a certain position or whatever the case is, right? You keep a good standing. That takes work, right? The fulfillment of wishes is a 9. That's completion. You got to go through 1 through 9. You get what I'm saying? The fulfillment of wishes don't come at the first level. It comes with effort. It comes with recognition of what is actually fulfilling for you, what you actually making that wish and seeing it through. Okay? The Wheel of Fortune, number 10. All right, this is the end and the beginning. So this is the point where now you can move forward after time has passed. So how much time has to pass all depends on how still you can be to allow yourself to be receptive to something. It's something about receptivity. You have the Queen of Wands. There you go. That's your energy. Feeling like you are in a very comfortable and dominant space. The Fool and the 7 of Pentacles is here, right? This is where the stillness has to happen, but the Fool wants to go, right? The 7 of Pentacles is the patience, the planning, the investment, time invested, the daily work that has to be done. The Fool gets up and does that, but the Fool, I'm getting it as like, this is kind of, not that it's boring, but it's like, well, there's something else there I can do. You know what I mean? So no, this is actually the month of both Virgo and Libra, September. Okay, Miss Royal, I can't read the first name, but yes, it is the month of both. We're in Virgo season currently, and then we'll be moving into Libra season around the 23rd of September, 22nd or so of September. Okay, but this message is for Sagittarius. So, let's see. I feel like you're needed somewhere, Sagittarius. And as hard as that may be for you to be kind of tied down or in one place for too long or not feeling as free as you may want to be free, right? You may not have as much room, wiggle room in something. Your energy is needed here. All right. Your energy is definitely needed here. It's the same energy again. I cannot make this up. Literally, does this not look the same? The Fool wants to get up and go. The Seven of Pentacles is sitting there looking at the work that has to be done. The Four of Pentacles is not moving. The Knight of Wands is on the go. But this is like getting up and getting to the bag, right? Getting up and not making excuses here for anything. Not trying to, because let me tell you, I am not a Sagittarius, but boy, do I have a lot of Sagittarius energy in my chart. And I get this. When there's work that needs to be done, but our mind is elsewhere, right? When we're not so focused because, there's something more exciting somewhere else. But it's like right here is where I need to be right now. So you have to create that sense of excitement in this environment. Okay. Oh, this could be really that type of energy of like, I go to work, and afterwards I go out and I play really hard. Like I go out instead of having rest times, instead of having moments where you're not, actively kind of in an activity, right? I feel like there is a moment here with the stillness energy keeps coming to mind because you're going to skip over something if you're not still enough, if you're not receptive enough, if you're not in that space, if you're not sitting on your throne, right? If you get up off of that throne because something else is grabbing your attention, then you're gonna miss what you need to see while sitting here on this throne. The Emperor, very stern energy. I'm getting somebody is like they need to be more disciplined here. I'm hearing summertime is over. This could be with the kids going back to school, getting that adjustment. Like, they was doing what they wanted, going to bed when they wanted to, all of that, but like getting them back on schedule, getting yourself back on schedule, right? This is that setting order again. You have the Queen and the King of Wands here. This is nice. That's good energy. So there is a energy of coupling and working together in cohesion. There's somebody here who is way more stern than the other person though. Whoever is the stern one has the goal in mind, right? They have the long-term goal in mind. This other energy here who is more like here, there, and everywhere, they're kind of living for the moment, right? You want to be recognized in the moment. You want the reward right now. But again, that energy of waiting it out, going the long haul, doing the long distance. The Eight of Cups. That's long distance here too. It's not only about leaving something. This is traveling a distance for something, right? Even at times, how do I say, like skipping over something, like sacrifice of something. Like you could be here, but I'd rather be there. Yeah, like I could be here at the party, but I'd rather be here uh, practicing my lines for the next play that I have, right? So I don't forget them. There's somebody here who is very disciplined. And I feel like that is the energy that you need to be in if you're not in it, right? You need to be, I don't think I'll say you need to be. I mean, I can't tell you what you need to do, but it is helpful to be disciplined, okay? It is helpful. Again, this energy of the coupling. You have the Five of Pentacles here. The Five of Pentacles is the tough times of something, or it doesn't have to be like the tough times. Like, dang, you remember that time we had to walk through the blizzard? No, it could just be like, okay, this week we can't eat out every day. Now we got to work extra hard to think of meals. It could be like things like that, like things that are just a little bit of annoyance, right? It's like you can't really do what you want to do, but you still got to do what you have to do, right? But it's like it doesn't say that you won't be able to have fun. You won't be able to get out there and do what you got to do, right? The playtime. Wheel of Fortune and the Wheel of Fortune. Here you go. Things will start to pick up pace. Things will start to run more smoothly, but you can't force it to, right? I'm hearing don't accelerate too fast. Don't put your foot on the gas too hard. Don't brake, but don't, right? It's like an even pace for something to happen. You have to see the whole cycle through. You have to see the whole thing, the complete picture. The magician is here, but I'm not taking that. Let me get some more here for the Saggies. We have seven of wands. The devil. Yeah, because if you pick up the pace here, it's like, okay, I'm also hearing, oh, okay, the star is here. Good. Because I was like, why is the devil here with the wheel of fortune and the seven of wands? But the star is there nonetheless, which is good energy. I like that. That's, I'm hearing you know how to do something here now where it's not beating you. The devil here is not beating you anymore. You're learning how to fight your way through something, maybe even get your way through something, gain more confidence in something. I'm seeing this devil energy actually as being a little bit more, how do I say? I don't want to say conceited, but like being a little more full of yourself, like saying, you know what, this is who I am. This is what I'm capable of. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Because you know what type of work you've put in, right? Where somebody may seem like they've done it, or it's easier for someone else, right? They have more of a careless attitude. But this emperor here is like your wishes get fulfilled in a different way than other people's. So you definitely can't look at it, right? You are able to maintain a certain lifestyle because of the hard work that you have put in, because of the stillness, the time, the moments of stillness that needed to happen for you to stumble upon the right path, for you to stumble upon what you needed to see, right? Because you can't move too fast through something. All right. So this devil here is just showing you your hard work. The star is just showing you how much you've healed, how much you've grown, right? Those each level that you go through, that new devil that you meet, you've dealt with it every time, right? The devil has never been there waiting for you, expecting to really beat you, but it did want to play. So it played the game, but in all reality, the devil knew that you weren't going to let it win. Okay? Knight of Swords is there at the bottom, like, come here, motherfucker. Like you chasing that down, like, nah, what you thought to get on out of here. Get up out of here. Yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. Wow, it's a lot of cards. I'm gonna take them all though. Because Nine of Cups came out here again, and that's what this is. Okay, the wishes being fulfilled here. You having satisfaction guaranteed, I'm hearing. All right, and this is where after the hard work, you actually get to play. The Knight of Cups and the Page of Wands. You actually get to play, okay? The hard work had to be done. All right. I feel like I'm getting this energy of you being how do I say? Because the Ace of Swords is here. It's like you, as you speak of it, you get it. Okay, so be very grateful for the fact that you have had to go through certain hardships that others may not have been able to get through. Because now it's like because of that, again, wishes get granted for you more easily. Things happen for you. People are more uh, inclined to want to be around you, right? Your energy is very welcoming here when you're winning, when you're in a place of a happy space, right? When you don't feel like you're chaotically all over the place here, there, and everywhere, and you're trying to get to 5 different locations all at the same time. Understand that that energy, it creates ripples. I'm gonna say that again in whatever way it does. It can create ripples around you and affect other things that you don't necessarily want to affect. Right? So this is where you need to stop and pay attention. This is where you need to, again, you're stumbling upon something. You may notice something like a certain behavior, how somebody responds to you by what you're doing, whatever it is, right? This is just like being honest. All right. So, yeah. All right. Let me get you some angel numbers. Let me get you some angel numbers, my Saggies. What do we get for the month of September? And thank you guys all for being here with me. Number 11, I am intuitive. Yes, I love that for you. This is where you pay attention. That's where the stillness, when you're still, your intuition is actually peaked and heightened. When there's too many things going on all around you, you actually, again, you can miss it. You have a keen awareness of what is happening around you. A strong intuition is your gift and will help you understand the unspoken feelings and thoughts of others. This insight allows you to be a great guide and supporter. People may be trying to get a hold of you, and they can't. All right? Somebody may be trying to get a hold of you and they can't. 444, you're protected from whoever this is that's trying to get around you and can't. Okay? You sense them. And this could be something here where you feel like you can't be still for too long because you're trying to outsmart something. You're trying to outbeat something. All right? This devil energy. So 444, trust your journey. Trust the way your life unfolds. And trust that you are where you need to be at the present moment. And number 19, I am a pioneer. All right. This talks about you moving and going and heading out. All right. But then protected says you're here. 444 says you are where you need to be in the present moment. So what are we doing, Sag? You here, there, and everywhere. You got to settle it down. Independence and self-sufficiency are necessities to you. You are extremely capable in life and work and aren't afraid to take big risks to achieve the life you desire. We get that, Sagittarius. But again, the self-sufficiency is all good. But there's, again, when you do certain things and nobody's allowed to get in, right? There's a level, there's an energy here of being so guarded of what you have because you don't want nobody to mess up your richness, right? That you've created. But this is not the whole world's not like that. Okay, the whole world is not actually here trying to knock on your door to ask you for something and have nothing in return. Okay, so I am evolving. 55. That's what you're doing right now. New levels, new devils. Let me get a few of these cards. I'm going to wrap up this message. All right, Sagittarius. Let's see. What do we get? Tea time. What do you do when you have tea time? You sit down, you relax, you conversate, you contemplate, you think about it. You know, you don't drink tea on the move because tea is hot, so you want to be still. Okay? You don't want to move with the tea in your hand. Let it cool down first and then make a move. So maybe something here is very intense and hot too. You gotta, for the best result, it's like go at a low tide, not a high tide. I don't know if that made sense, but yeah. I'm not sure which one is better than that. I guess the low tide is a little better than the high tide because the high tide can cause flooding. But what does this say? Patience. That's what it says. Tea time. Patience. Slow down. Just a little bit. Not too much. Just enough so you can see the exit route. You don't miss it. Right? You don't see your way out. So you don't miss your way out. Self-confident and extra. Be extra self-confident. Didn't I just say that to you a little while ago? You're feeling yourself right now, right? And that's fine. All good and dandy. It's perfect because it gets you what you need. All right. Aries energy. You may have Aries in your chart. Or Aries may be some type of competition for you out here. Like you may be wanting it because Aries will jump on it, right? Don't be in competition with the Aries now because Aries is the most daredevils of daredevils. In between Sag and Aries, I'm really not sure which one of y'all is worse. In the best ways possible, all right? You know what I mean. I'll be ready to jump in whole ass and kick ass, like no problem. The pathway is open, right? Don't miss the opportunity, the pathway, the exit. I'm hearing. Slow down just enough so you can see where you're going. It's a crazy ride, but okay, hold on. Let me see what else we got here with this pathway open and patient, self-confidence. You may be building your confidence at this time. You don't want to jump into something and you don't have all of the knowledge or you don't have a full footing, a full foundation yet. So you don't want to jump too fast. So it says get back to it. You may be trying to move away from something and it's something that you still need to be working on. And yeah. So flourish, growing, okay? And when you're growing and you're flourishing, again, it takes time. Flowers don't grow overnight. I've never seen nobody plant the seed and the next day it is a full bloom flower. Have you? If you have, let me know. Let me know what it's called. Let me know in the comment section. Changes. 555. So you have 444 and 555. I like that energy. What that say? It says God got it. Okay, that's what that says. So. Plant. I just talked about the plant in the inner child. Okay, even that growth from youth to adulthood, from the fresh new beginning of something to develop stages of it, for it to be like the beginning is a memory. And that you're not even at the end, but it's like the, you know what I mean? That stillness creates that long termness. Let me get a few more cards. Few more. Money. Oh, okay. So you got money that came out. You got spirituality, number 7. Okay. Legendary. Tears of joy. This will be big for you. Earth signs. Try again. Apply today. Bad deal. And then you have solar plexus and uneven balance. I'm just getting here with this. It's like you may have tried to start something, do something, and it may have not worked out before. You may have gotten a result you didn't want, but it doesn't mean that you wasn't supposed to try again. Have more confidence in yourself this time. You've learned more, right? You may have started something or done something 4 years ago, and today you're a whole new person with a whole new set of skills and a whole new, you know, a whole new Sag that you can handle this now in a different and better way. Okay? So, this is the message for you. Have faith and hope in yourself. Please, my Saggies, it all will work out in the end. Okay? Just be a little still at this time. Only so you can see what you need to see. You can obtain what you need to obtain. Okay? So that you can actually get the proper reward. I'm seeing somebody here who may be working places who isn't, where it's not so feasible for their gift. Right? You may be doing something that does not fulfill you in some sort of way. And you need to slow down a little bit instead of trying to leave and see maybe why you are there in that space at that time. Doing something that doesn't feel like it's something you're meant to be doing, or it doesn't feel comfortable, or it doesn't feel fun, or all right, there's more to it. All right. Sag, I love you. You know I do. I do. I'll talk to you later. Deuces. Bye. This is your message. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, all of that good stuff. I'll be back with more. Bye bye.